What if I told you that you have a whole treasure chest full of buried treasure within you? I think as kids we really love that idea, right, of finding the map and finding the treasure chest full of gold. I feel like there's some kind of soul recognition in that, because we did come here with a treasure chest full of gifts and talents that our soul knew that we needed to live the life that it came here to live. And that treasure chest has gotten buried. It has gotten buried by everything that the world has told us that we're supposed to be. And that's okay, because that's what this life is. That is the joy of the human experience. We spend our time growing, and as a child and into our teenage years, and the world is just throwing all this dirt on top of the treasure chest. It's telling us who we're supposed to be if we're a boy, who we're supposed to be if we're a girl, who we're supposed to be if we're a certain ethnicity or culture or religious belief, whatever it is. There's so many of them. All of this dirt gets thrown on top of our treasure chest. But our soul always knows that it's there. And it leaves us with this feeling of longing, of this something missing that just keeps us going for more and more. Ironically, it keeps putting more and more dirt on top of that treasure chest in search of what's really, really buried underneath. But the great part is, it's actually really simple. I'm not going to say it's easy, because it's not easy, but it's simple to find your buried treasure. I have discovered that my psychic gifts, my artistic talents, my things that I bring to the world that cause an impact are all in this internal treasure chest. And in my quest for finding my authentic self, and my quest for removing everything that isn't mine, that isn't me, has naturally led me to this buried gold, to this treasure. It wasn't because I was looking for the treasure. It's because I was just buried in the muck of what wasn't it. And by peeling back those layers, doing my shadow work, discovering what doesn't belong to me, it has just led me back to my authentic self, which really is the true treasure. Finding my authentic self, living in my authenticity, has been the greatest joy and pleasure of my life. But what's really fun is once I got there, I discovered this box of treasure. I discovered these gifts. When we become our authentic self, when we remove the things that are not us, it naturally leads us to what is us. And that includes things like clairvoyance, clairaudience, claircognizance, all of these knowings, whether it's mediumship or prophetic dreams. We have so many of these things that we're not aware of because we're so focused on all the dirt that's on top of them. We're so buried under all of the weight of what we were told to be, of how we were told to behave and act and show up in the world. But living in our authenticity, just the byproduct of it is everything that we desire. It's the love that we desire, the work that we desire, the impact that we desire, the feelings that we're longing for. They're already there waiting for us. Digging up all that dirt, it's not easy. It's dirty work. It is. That shadow work is dirty work. For me, I have really found that therapy has been beneficial. I know that that's not for everyone. There are different kinds of therapists, different kinds of therapy, and I always encourage you to find the right fit for you. But if you feel like you're not finding your treasure, if you feel like you're struggling and you're searching and you still haven't gotten to what you know is within you, what your soul knows you came here with, then there are so many ways to go about this, whether it's through somatic work, whether it's through writing and journaling, meditation, being in nature, my favorite thing to do, the thing that I will advocate for the most in this life, and for me, doing therapy. But going through that shadow work, we try to bypass it. We try to get to the treasure without digging up the dirt, and it's not possible. We have to be able to uncover what's really there for us by removing what isn't. And that could be, again, if it could be people pleasing, it could be a whole host of things that we're dealing with. But by becoming our authentic self, it's there waiting for us. This treasure, our gifts, the things that our soul loves to do and be, it's all already there. Everything everything that we desire, everything that we need to fully enjoy and experience in this life, it already exists exactly the way that it's meant for us. Exactly. And I've discovered this personally. I grew up in the evangelical church, neurodivergent, like the black sheep of the family. There's all of this dirt that was put on me and told me who to be and how to behave, how to show up in this world. And I believed that for so long. I just kept trying to be more and more of that, which wasn't really me. And then I stopped. And I started going within. And I started discovering, like, who am I really? And that happened by saying, these thoughts and these beliefs, these aren't mine. That doesn't align with my soul. That doesn't feel good for me. This thing that I'm trying not to look at, there's answers there. There's something there. Let me lean into this discomfort. Let me lean into the not knowing. Let me be brave as to step into something that I've never seen before and I've never understood. Trusting that my soul knows and is going to lead me exactly where I'm meant to be. Like I said, shadow work isn't easy. Doing the uncovering isn't easy, but I promise you that the buried treasure within you is worth every bit of it. It's worth the grief of losing parts of ourselves that we've identified with for so long. It's worth the grief of losing the relationships in our lives that aren't serving us, that are reinforcing the patterns and the beliefs that do not serve us, that aren't us. Because when we start removing all of those things and we get to the treasure that includes aligned friendships, aligned relationship, aligned love, wealth, impact, whatever it is that our soul craves and desires, it includes all of that and the gifts that we need to get there, that we need to achieve these things. It's already there. We don't have to earn our belonging. We don't have to earn our place in this world. Life, the first part of life when we're children, growing up, it's the burying of the treasure. And then it's our work to unbury it in our adulthood. That's the work. Is to start digging away, is to get to that buried gold. It's to understand that there is an authentic self and that we will stop at nothing to become it. It has been the most fulfilling, joyful, peaceful process, and it just keeps getting better and better. Like when you get to your treasures, you find treasures, and then there's more treasures and more treasures and more treasures. You just, instead of digging up dirt, you're digging up more of the goodness. It's worth it to do the work. It's worth it to dig deep. It's worth it to go there with yourself. And it's my belief that if you have found yourself attracted to this video, if you found yourself watching this, it's because your soul knows that there's something more for you. It's because you know that there's truth in what I'm saying. It resonates with you. Your heart lights up. Your gut says yes. There's something in you that says, yes, where is my buried treasure? I want so badly to find it. I want to be able to use my treasure in this lifetime. And if you want some help on that journey, finding your way back to yourself, not so that somebody can tell you what to do, but just to discover who you are, that's my special gift in this life. It's to see you at your greatest and to lead you back there so that you can lead yourself and use your gifts and your treasures however you want, however pleases you, whatever brings you delight. That part's completely up to you. And I have so many tools of helping you do this, whether it's through my intuitive gifts, whether it's through breath work. There's so many ways to uncover this treasure, and I would love to work with you and help you do that. If you feel so called, you can reach me through the comments section. You can reach me through social media. You can reach me through my website. I'm here for you in so many ways. The website is Allow, A-L-A-U, for the alchemy of authenticity, because that's what I'm all about here. I also have tons of videos in this catalog helping you to discover your authentic self, to understand what that is, to understand your psychic gifts and how to use them in the world. I am here for you. I believe in you. I want to be on this journey with you. If you want to keep getting these videos, like, subscribe, leave a comment. The more engagement, the more people see this, the more it builds the community, the more we can discover others who found their treasure, so we can just like bask in all that joy and goodness together. So proud of you for making it to the end of this. Thank you for being here. I love you. Have a wonderful day. Aloha.